respect. Like the words we use to describe certain things, you know, for when we're coming to this, you don't want to be in an environment where, you know, men are using vulgar words to describe certain things.
Men around men in a very traditional model are coarse, that they're graphic, that they're, you know, dominant and display that. But around women, we're supposed to be protective, and we're supposed to be, in a basic term, clean in our language, in our behavior, in our attribute, that we're not supposed to be doing as much of aggressiveness in our interactions with women. So that changes in a very traditional context, then it changes the behaviors that I'm displaying because of the presence of women.
This sense of men having permission to behave badly around other men came into sharp relief in London earlier this year after an undercover report from a men-only charity event. The only women there were hostesses who'd been told what colour underwear to wear and whose job it was to serve drinks to the men. A female reporter posed as one of the hostesses.
What was your experience?
I was groped several times. And I know that there are numerous other hostesses who said the same thing had happened to them. You know, it's hands up skirts, hands on bums.
Hands up skirts.
But also hands on hips, hands on stomachs, arms going around your waist unexpectedly.
When news of how women were repeatedly propositioned and groped emerged in public, the charity was quickly disbanded.
They've decided they will not host any further fundraising events. Remaining funds will be distributed, they say, in an efficient manner. That will be the last President's Club meeting of its kind.
There was an interesting study by Beth Quinn that talked about how gender performances are really a part of sexual harassment. And this is the more the ogling and catcalls and things like that on the girl watching is what she was defining as. And that men are really performing that for other men. It's not for the women who are it. Women are the tools of being able to perform my masculinity. If I can emphasize my sexual interest or my dominance over a woman by being able to reference her body without care of whether she wants me to or not, that is a display of masculinity, both in heterosexuality as well as in terms of dominance and control.
Well, for me, it genuinely would be a moral issue being a member of a club that excludes women. It's not to say that the Carlton Club isn't still mainly male and a certain demographic, but for a club that sets out to bar women from it, that would seem to be a club of which I would not wish to be a member.
The Carlton Club was founded in 1832. It's one of the oldest and most prestigious in Britain, strongly associated with the ruling Conservative Party. For 176 years, it was a men-only club, but recently all that changed. Jeremy Cape is one of its members.
I think there was genuine concern on the part of the members that they hadn't moved with the times. There were senior Tory politicians who said that they were unwilling to be members while it still had a bar on women. And of course, they had the problem that perhaps the most respected Tory leader of recent times, certainly since Winston Churchill, was a woman. At 42, I'm certainly one of the younger members. I think those clubs that don't currently admit women will need to do so in order to be able to survive.
Britain has considered banning men-only clubs, but legally this was impossible without also forcing a parallel ban of women's clubs. And for some women, that would be nothing short of an own goal.
My name is Suzanne Capen, and I'm the Grand Master of the Order of Women Freemasons.
What for you is the attraction in being a women's only order?
Oh, I just love it. I love it. It's a safe space for women to be together with no outside influences, to be with friends, to meet people that you wouldn't meet in any other station of life, to work on your self-development. I mean, I've made very good friends in Freemasonry. It's lovely, absolutely lovely.
What's your relationship with the men's lodges like?
It's been very frosty in the past.
What were the sources of tension in the past between the two lodges?
I think it's only my opinion and it's only gossip, and I don't know. I think United Grand Lodge of England have always felt that women don't practice pure Freemasonry. I think they're beginning to understand now that we do. Certainly in the early days, our order asked them for recognition and they refused. We haven't done so again since.
That's so interesting. So they don't officially recognise you?
They acknowledge us. But you see, if we have recognition, then we would have inter-visiting and all sorts of things. So they're quite happy, we're quite happy. It's fine.
As some women have created their subgroups from men-only organisations, others have decided to create a new space just for women. But is more, not less, gender segregation part of the answer? So I'm at the Albright Club in Bloomsbury.
I'm good. How are you today?
Good. Pretty.
Yeah, give me.
Sorry for the convenience, we are not surprised, okay?
Oh man, I wanted those too. No, I'm just messing with you.
And we out of potatoes.
Oh no, I wanted a big baked potato. No, I'm just kidding around. Give me a number 1 with a Mountain Dew.
Uh-huh.
That'll be all.
Type of sauce, sir?
No sauce.
Okay, 646.
Appreciate you, bro. What's up, brother?
At least I know you know how to take jokes, huh?
Yeah. How much was it you say?
646. I mean, if you ain't got the change, I got it.
I got it. It's all good, bro.
I'm short 4 pennies, alright?
Okay, it's all good.